At Burt University, it is time that we address the issue of baby boomers entering higher education and multi-generational classrooms. As we begin to address the issue, we must reflect upon the university's mission. The mission of Burt University, a multi-campus research university, shall be the advancement of all good literature, arts and sciences, the advancement and transformative education of all students. The university seeks to expand the imagination, foster the life of the spirit, cultivate lifelong learning, encourage service to God and humanity, and promote respect for diversity in an age of a global community. Burt University's mission reflects the commitment to justice, the common good, and to live generously in service to others. As the millennial generation graduates and leaves campus, the group will not be followed by a population of equal or greater size. This hole will create a deficit in revenue, affecting staffing and faculty, and negatively impacting stakeholders at our university. Millennials are second in size only to the baby boomer generation. The baby boomer generation is the most educated generation in American history. Baby boomers were often the first in their families to get a college education, and continuing education is natural for them. Baby boomers are preparing to retire from the traditional workforce, and the impact on our higher education institution will be significant. The baby boomer generation does not seek to retire in the traditional way. They are seeking stimulation, continuing education, and social experiences. In order to stay true to the university's mission, the university will need to make some adaptations to curriculum, faculty, staffing, and support systems. It is important that stakeholders work together. Stakeholders include students, faculty, and administrators, along with alumni, the parent body, and the community. Each stakeholder influences the university in unique ways. In a collaborative effort, stakeholders will determine the level of the issue, critical, ongoing, or emerging. They'll complete an environmental scan, the pest, and identify the social changes. A Delphi study was conducted to determine the best ways to address the issue of baby boomers re-entering higher education, and in what ways can the issue be addressed through transformational and servant leadership. Upon analysis, the three most selected recommendations to address the re-entry of baby boomers were to consider the size of the campus and transportation, developing programs or clubs for social gatherings, and have built-in support systems for finance, familial, or other responsibilities. Here are other recommendations from the Delphi study and their average ranking among participants. In response to how to address the issue through transformational and servant leadership, here are the ideas and their average ranking. The strength of the servant leadership movement and its many links to encouraging follower learning, growth, and autonomy suggest that the theory will play a role in the future leadership of the learning organization. The servant leadership paradigm is one way to create a strong foundation for moral literacy and caring learning communities among all post-secondary faculty in higher educational institutions. There is a ripple effect among students or followers of a servant leader and has far-reaching positive effects. The Burt University mission includes preparing students for a greater purpose. A servant leader strives to ensure that each member of their community are reaching their full potential. An objective is for a servant leader to create servant leaders. Students will have a greater respect and appreciation for diversity and richer relationships with one another. This will lead to a transformation of society. As we plan and implement strategies, it is critical that we assess and revise to best meet the needs of all students. Assessments can include surveys on baby boomers and other students, faculty and staff, and administration, and a gap analysis to see how we can best improve to meet the needs of students. As we look to the future, we must reflect on our past and strive to improve all student experiences while holding true to our mission.